All right, so the name of this assignment is two places I would like to visit. It's a real quick one for our homeroom. So the first thing you're going to do is go up here and open up docs.google.com. And you can just start with a blank doc. And by the way, if you're watching this in class, watch me do the whole thing before you start trying to do it because you won't be able to listen. This is going to be very similar to the poster, Get to Know You Icebreaker poster that we made towards the beginning of the year. So I'm just going to put my name, Jeremy Woodchick, two places I would like to visit. All right, so there it is. I've named the document. Of course, when you name it, you'd use your name, not mine. So we don't need to look, our name's on the title. We don't need to put our name up here. Let's just insert a table, and we just want a real simple table. So go down and then mouse over. We want a top on top type of a situation. So we're going to go a 1 by 2 and click it. Okay, this is just like our other assignment. I'm going to zoom out a bit, and I want to drag this down until it is very large, but it doesn't go to the next page. I don't want it to go to the next page yet. Okay, see, that's too much. So I'm going to back off with undo and just leave it there. And now I'm going to grab both of these by selecting both boxes, and I'm going to distribute rows. Distribute means to spread out, or to give a bit here and a little bit here, and usually in some sort of even manner. Okay, so distribute rows. Now you can see we have two boxes. They're both on the same page and they're both the same size. I'm really picky about that, so make sure you do that, please. If you have to, just rewind this video a little bit and watch it again. You'll figure it out. All right, I'm going to zoom back in here, and in each of these boxes, now we're going to put a title of the places that I would like to visit, because I know that if you're anything like me, with the COVID situation or whatever, there's been a lot of restrictions on travel, right? So what we can do, though, is we can kind of go and check stuff out virtually. So this is going to be a real quick little thing. So we're going to go to maps.google.com. Notice I just made a new tab. I don't need to delete what I was doing or get rid of what I was doing. Hey, this is a new look for maps. All right, so you're going to go and you're going to start thinking of some places that you'd like to go to. Hey, and if you don't have any ways, pretend you did have a place that you wanted to go to, okay? And then you can do that. Here, let me turn this thing off so we can messages popping up and things like that. All right, so here we go. So you can type in whatever, any place that you want to go. First of all, okay, let's think about. I want to go to the beach. I want to go to Lincoln City. This is on the beach, and you can zoom in, and you can kind of zoom in to where you want to go. You know what? This is actually a really cool place right here that I've been to, and you can click on satellite, and you'll get to actually see the place from space here, actual real pictures. I've been here before, and what you do then is you want to make sure there's a street around. If there's not a street around, this won't work, so you got to make sure. And see this little person down in the corner, you grab them and hold on to them, and as you're dragging them around, see how some of the streets turn blue? So you can drop this person anywhere where the street's blue. I'm going to drop this person right here. I was just at this place over the summer, and this is where I would like to visit. This is a pretty cool little beach view. I'm going to put it right here where I want it, and then I'm going to go down here, and okay, this is kind of the picture I want to use for this part of the assignment. I'm going to go down here. I'm going to type in SNIP, snipping tool. There it is. And then this thing will pop up. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to click new for a new snip. There's other ways you can do this too, but like print screen and then crop the photo down, paste it into something, but this is the way I'm going to do it here. So I'm going to grab something that's about the same. Here, hold on, let me get out of this. See, look at the size of this box and the shape of it. I want to kind of select something that would probably, I don't want to have something that's straight up and down. I want something that's going to kind of fill up a lot of that box. So I'm going to try to stick to something like that. Back to my snipping tool, click new. And, it's really important. I feel like to get this, so I'm going to go right here. And again, if you just look at the shape, I feel like that's a pretty good That's about the same shape as that box I have. And here it is. Okay, cool. And we're going to edit and copy. Okay, we're going to copy it. You see what I did? I went to the edit menu. Now on the snipping tool, now it's got this picture I wanted. I go to edit and copy. Control C. You know, Control C is something you should learn for all programs. Okay, now I'm going to type in Lincoln City. Press enter, and then I'm going to go down here and I'm going to paste. And here it is. Actually, I did a pretty good job. Now, if this is too big, it's going to screw up the table. What you do is you just you click the photo. Don't grab the middle parts here. Grab the corners and shrink them down. If you grab the middle, it will distort, and you'll get this really weird, just silly looking photo. Control Z will undo that, or you can go up here to edit, undo. You can also paste from up here. Okay, so I paste it right in here. You can right click it, and you know what? It looks like I can make this a little bigger without messing things up too much. Okay, good. And now let's go to the next place. I have to choose 2 places that I would like to visit for this assignment. Okay, you know what? Let's see. I would like to go. Another place Mr. Woodchick would like to go. Okay, I think I've got one. I want to go and visit Texas. You know, I like target shooting and stuff like that, and I also want to try hunting. So down in Texas, there's all these non-native species hogs that are just destroying the environment. So they'll let people go down there on tourist things to hunt these animals. So, and again, these are non-native species. They have no natural predators. So that's where, you know, I'd like to go to Texas. Okay, now Texas is a big place on Google Maps, right? So let's go back, press this little arrow and go back. And instead of Lincoln City, Oregon, I'm gonna go to Texas. Pretty big place, right? So, oh, well, it didn't switch to that. You know what? Let's start over, eh? Kind of zoom out a little bit. Maps.google.com, and we'll go to Texas. There we go. Now we're over Texas, and you know what? I want to go out to the country somewhere in Texas. I don't really want to go to the main city, so I'm just going to drop this person, switch it to this, and we'll drop this person. The place I'm going somewhere out here. Okay, so just out in the country. This is the type of place that I'm going to be going. Probably not. I'm not going to be standing in the middle of the road, but when I visit Texas, I'll probably go out in the country. So this is a good picture of the countryside in Texas. Doesn't look too exciting, does it? Okay, I'll admit that. All right, so I'm going to go back to my snipping tool and go to New, and it's ready for another one. And again, I want to grab one that's roughly the same shape as my window, maybe something like that. And then I'm going to edit, copy, and I'm going to go here, press enter to get down to the next line, and I'm going to right click and paste it in. And I'm done with this assignment. Okay, cool. So now what are we going to do? Well, I got to get this set up. Let me pause my recording. All right, so here we go. When we're ready to turn this thing in, well, here's what you do. You're going to go up here, and first things first, when you go to turn this in, you're going to submit assignment, and the YouTube video will be here by then, but it's not there right now because I'm still recording it. Look, it's asking you for a website URL. That's where you're going to paste the link. So you might think, cool, I'll just grab this link right here. And that would work, except for one problem. You can do that, but you have to make it so that anyone with the link can actually look at it. Right now, if I shared this link with you guys, you would not be able to even see my document because I haven't made it shareable. Okay, so look, I go up here to share. Okay, and see where it says get link. You can click on that and then change it. You have to do this, otherwise I can see the link, but I can't look at the document. You have to change it to either Yakima School or anyone with the link. Do that. Okay, now you go to copy link, and then it copies this, and all you got to do is go back here where you're turning it in. You need to paste it. Okay, so it's basically you're copying this website address that's associated with the document, but first you have to make it so that anyone with the link can actually see the thing. Hopefully that makes sense. So you have to do a table. Let me recapitulate all the things we did here. First of all, we made a Google Docs. We put our name on it, which was Jeremy, which are your first and last name and 2 places I would like to visit. Then we made a table that's a 1x2 on top of each other. Okay. And then we took it and we stretched it all the way to the bottom, but not so far that it went onto the second page. Fine. The next part is we grabbed the whole thing and selected it all, and we distributed rows so that it spread it out into 2 equal boxes. The next thing we did was we went on to maps.google.com, switched to the satellite view, and typed in whatever place you wanted to go. We grabbed this little person, and we found that anywhere where we could see a blue line, that was a place that we could drop this person off, and we could get a view of what's on the ground if your internet is working, which mine is apparently not. There we go. Nope. Having problems. But we showed this earlier. I can assure you. Maybe we need to get closer or something. I don't know. There we go. So we can do that. And then we used, down here, we found the snipping tool. And we used that to press new, and we could capture stuff. And we wanted to stick with shapes that are about the same shape as the empty boxes that we have. There we go. From there, we copied it. We went back in here and we clicked and pasted it and typed a label in. Hey, finishing touches. I tend to like it when the text is in the middle, so I'm going to center my text. If you want to, this is optional. And you can play around with the font, but remember, don't ruin your table. You know, you make it too big. You know, like I'm going to switch it to like, I like impact a little bit. See, there I messed with the font. I made it a little too big. So I could just get that back by maybe shrinking my images a little bit. Nope, that didn't do it. So I'm going to undo, and I'll just shrink my text back down until it's all one page. There it is. Okay, so then you guys know now how to submit it. That assignment is ready to go. You should be able to submit it online right now. And this video, I'm going to stop recording